Hi everyone, I'm Kent Louie, science teacher and talking head, talking about science education and broadcasting from beautiful Vancouver, Canada. This is episode 85, and it's February during the filming of this episode, which means Happy Black History Month. Now, I've been experimenting with AI for lesson planning recently, and I want to show you a comparison between two AI programs I've been using. There's ChatGPT and MagicSchool AI. And I thought it would be a good idea to compare these two programs by asking both of them to create a lesson plan that incorporates Black History Month into the science classroom. Now, I have my computer right here, and we're going to go back there to show you what it's all about in a second. But before I continue, handouts for this episode are available at realsciencechallenge.com/EP85. And please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Ready to go? Let's go back there. All right. Let's show you what I've done on ChatGPT. I've opened it up. As you can see, this is the ChatGPT interface. It's very bare. It's basically just got your previous chats on the left-hand side. And of course, right here on the bottom, you can type in what you want a ChatGPT to do for you. And so let's enter what I've kind of told ChatGPT to do in the past, which was to create a lesson plan about cell theory. So I asked, what is cell theory? Write a 5E lesson plan that connects Black History Month to cell theory and the NGSS and middle school biology. So let's hit enter and see what it gives me back. And as you can see, it's got engage, explore, explain. So it's got the structure of 5E right there. As you can see, extension, evaluate, elaborate, explain, explore. So I'm really liking it. And engage. It's got connections to the NGSS, as you can see, right? And basically, it's covered everything that I want, right? Here's the thing, though. This is one thing that kind of bugs me about ChatGPT and AI, is that it's not very specific. So as you can see at Engage, begin the lesson by introducing Black History Month and its significance, and then show pictures of prominent Black scientists in biology. So, although this is a good start, if I was a teacher that basically wanted to save time, just wanted to know, hey, give me the bare bones. Give me the ones that make the most impact. Some examples that I can share that I don't have time to kind of search for myself. It'd be good if they put it in here, but unfortunately they don't. And so therefore it's a little too vague, but it's a good starting point. Okay. The other thing I like about ChatGPT is, I love the fact that I can continue to ask questions. And this is especially important when it says right here, it says over here and under evaluate, please assess student understanding through group discussions, observation, and a review of posters or presentations. Okay, so this is interesting because how would I assess that? And so I can ask ChatGPT a follow-up question for a rubric that assesses, let's say, student understanding of posters. Okay, and so let's try this. So I've done this before. Well, all I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go back to a previous search. I'm going to copy and paste a prompt. And this prompt is asking for a rubric. So I'm going to go back here and paste this prompt right there. Okay. And now I'm going to change it and say, well, can you please provide a 4-level proficiency scale you would use to assess student understanding? Okay. Understanding in discussions. In discussions, through discussions. I'm going to use in discussions. All right. I'm going to delete that. And I've kind of explained what a 4-level proficiency scale would look like. Let's hit enter and see what happens. And again, it's actually pretty good. Within the 30 seconds I asked for, it's already kind of telling me what an extending would look like. For example, exhibits a sophisticated understanding of material, synthesizes complex concepts, not bad, provides insightful responses, okay, that demonstrate critical thinking and creativity. And if you go back to, let's say, something that's emerging, it says provides limited or incorrect responses, demonstrates an initial understanding of material, but struggles to articulate concepts clearly. So already have a pretty solid rubric that can probably cut and paste and put into Word and then provide a nicer template for. Because right now this is too bare. It's kind of it's very text heavy. It's not very graphical for I guess for my handouts really. Now let's go back to Magic School AI. Now, Magic School AI, if you take a look at it, wow, it's nicer. Look at the landing page. You have all these options. You can create multiple choice assessments, lesson plan, report card comments. All right. So again, what we're looking for is we're looking for lesson plans. It says hit lesson plans, and I'm going to go back to my previous search in ChatGPT. I'm going to copy basically what I asked ChatGPT, the same prompt. I'm going to copy this one. I'm going to go back to Magic School AI, and let's ask, what is before I do that, the good thing about Magic School AI is it's got this exemplar here. Let's press the exemplar button at the top. As you can see, it actually tells you an example of a good prompt to use to fill in these fields, right? So I'm going to delete this. This is my topic. I'm going to say, what is cell theory? That is my topic. And down here, I'm going to paste the second thing, which is please provide a 5E lesson plan for me. And what's going to happen? Let's just hit search and see what happens. Generate. And as you can see, it's generating this relatively quickly, right? I love the fact that it connects to NGSS standards, right? It doesn't actually follow the 5E lesson plan, as you can see, right? So that's a bit of an issue because I really want the 5E part, right? But it actually does try to connect Black History Month, as you can see, to our lesson on cell theory. It even brings up Henrietta Lacks, which is a great example to bring up. So kudos for bringing up a very specific example. But here's one thing that I've noticed about Magic School AI. It's that on the bottom here, there's no way I can actually ask for an additional kind of material. In fact, where ChatGPT, I can enter a secondary search to maybe elaborate on top of my initial search. This is a paid feature. And because I'm using the free version, I don't get to ask any follow-up questions. So I can't ask to make this 5E. I can't ask for a rubric. This is it. Okay, so I know what you're thinking. There's probably somewhere in this program I can ask for both. And you're probably right, actually. Actually, you are right. There's, in fact, a rubric generator right here that I can ask for a 4-level rubric. But of course, then I would have to go back to my lesson plan and dump that into here and try to generate a rubric. And that's just too many tabs open. It's just going back and forth too much. Now, if you keep on going, scrolling down, in fact, there is another tab here for a 5E lesson plan. So now let's hit this one. Again, the exemplar is here, right? So I want 8th grade. Let's go back. This time I'm going to ask, what is cell theory? I'm going to delete that again. I'm going to enter that into the standard. On the bottom, I'm going to cut and paste. I'm going to paste down the original customization. Okay, just to make sure that it connects with Black History Month. Hit generate. And this time, it's following that 5E lesson plan. Now let's go back and see if it brings up the same example. All right. So as you can see, it aligns with NGSS standards. It's got the 5 areas, and in this case, hey, it's kind of it doesn't really mention right here Henrietta Lacks at all. So perhaps the last query kind of fluked out on giving a specific example. If anything, it kind of starts off by discussing, the importance of recognizing and celebrating the achievements of Black individuals throughout history, but doesn't really provide specific examples. Again, if I was a teacher that would want to kind of have some already provided for students without spending a whole bunch of time searching for them, that would be something I would want, right? Now, so Magic School AI, it's got a great template over here, great options, right? If I was a teacher and I want that graphical look, then yeah, by all means, Magic School AI is a great place to start. But I'm a teacher that actually values the flexibility of the tool itself, which means that I personally would recommend using just ChatGPT, even though it looks plain, even though it looks very text heavy and I have to kind of cut and paste everything and put it into Microsoft Word. Fact of the matter is, I can continue asking questions and more questions, and I can generate rubrics on top of the assignments I'm asking for without having to switch tabs all the time. So that is incredibly valuable for me. And I love just the asking process. It's through asking more and more that I clarify my lesson and what I want, what my goal is. And so that's why I value. So that's why I think you should go with ChatGPT. That's it for this episode. Thanks for watching. Please give me some feedback by smashing the like or subscribe button or leave a comment. And handouts once again are at realsciencechallenge.com/EP85. Thanks for watching. And let's talk science education again soon.